the stars, pull one down for you, shining on my heart, so you could see the truth. And this love I have inside is everything it seems, but for now I find it's only in my dreams that I can change the world. I will be the sunlight in your universe. You would think my love was really something good. Baby, if I could change the world. If I could be king, even for a day, I'd take you as my queen. I'd have no other way, and our love would rule in this kingdom we have made. Till then I'd be a fool, wishing for the day that I can change the world. I would be the sunlight in your universe. You would think my love was really something good. Baby, if I could change the world. Baby, if I could change the world.
It was a long month. Can I ask you a question? When you're walking down the street, have you ever thought, this road must be tough for a disabled person to walk on? Or when you're riding a bus, God, this thing must be impossible to ride with a wheelchair. Or when you're having a Big Mac set for lunch, have you ever thought of a starving child who might possibly be happy with the cost of a single French fry? No, and it's not your fault. We're not saints. We just live our lives every day, solving our own problems, busy enough to lose control of ourselves sometimes. Nobody's born to help other people or correct the problems of the world. Isn't it interesting that there's no one who officially represents the human race, yet we tend to say things like the world, the society all the time? What is the society we're stuck in anyway? I've never thought that I'm the one who's making the society. I'm more like a screw in an aircraft carrier. So are you. So is he called the society? Or what about him? Or what about this man? Someone who's in charge of the bigger part that's supposed to be the society. Or the captain. I've got to admit, I'd rather choose to be an engine. Well, when I do have a choice. But when I look around, I realize these are not really my choices. Got to get used to it, of course, but never choose. My parents, my language, gender, appearance, talent, country, IQ, and my bank account. Some people might be happy with it, but if you're born deaf, one-eyed, or smell really, really bad, I'm sorry, but it's your problem. We're helping each other, of course, but basically it's what you've got to deal with, even if it wasn't your choice. Because, unfortunately, we're not saints. If you're handicapped, would you spend your whole life advocating human rights? No kidding, you have your life. Or what if you're born tremendously rich? Would you consider making this planet into a better place? Well, look at human history. I don't think anybody would, and it's not their fault. It's their life. Even the captain cannot make any differences. But sometimes there are some parts that look like we can make a difference, even if we didn't choose them. Maybe that's the part we call the society, because it's not just your problem, it's our problem. It's J.Kim again. Thank you so much for all the feedback. I'm really honored. I've got tons of emails as well, including... No. Can I tell you a secret? Koreans are tired. We're tired of what we never wanted to be. When I was an elementary school kid, I genuinely hated the big test every semester. It's like this huge deal that can change my life in the future. Nonsense, isn't it? I don't really recall any warm, fuzzy childhood memory because it's all about school, studying, and memorizing something. I hated the violence too. Why do they beat up the students all the time? I felt like I was becoming a master of a military-style violence grade after grade. I was 9, clearly not a good age to learn this or this. And every Monday morning, students line up in the playground like in the military and listen to the principal lecturing about creative thinking or some other for the love of God stop it story. This got worse after elementary school. After I became 13, I had to shave my hair like a priest in a temple. It was like I was shut up and I had to do what they said. When a person lives over 20-some years in the same situation, it becomes stagnant. Some become the truth even before judging right or wrong. Some become the cliché, sick of it because you've heard over and over again. Some become the trauma because you got hurt by them somehow, and some become the natural thing because it's always the way it used to be. Journey back to your old memories, my fellow. Have you ever felt like this? This is wrong? This is exactly the opposite of what it's supposed to be? Now that you're obviously out of that situation, it's not your business anymore. Is it still going wrong? Or has someone fixed it? Or now you think it's actually right? If it's still wrong and happening right now, you don't care because it's none of your business anymore? So let me ask you a question. Have you ever been walking down the street and realized that the road is really tough for a disabled person to walk? Have you ever tried to fix it? Let's make a bet. When our children grow up, learning things in the world, and the first thing that they say is, well, this is just the way it goes, without trying to do anything, we lose.